They're just going, passing you by. The other person comes, shoo, next person. What? Everybody's just passing you by while you're, you know, you're still there. Hi, I'm done. I'm done. What am I doing here? I'm done. Keep grinding. More than that, keep praying. I don't know what I'm about to say. My goodness. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I wanted to do somewhat of like a chatty type of video while I do my makeup. So I thought I would just do like a simple makeup. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm gonna say simple. And I also have a PR box. I'm gonna be doing a PR unboxing, just a small box. And I wanted to just kind of talk to you a little bit about that too. So if you guys are interested, please continue hanging out with me. Okay, so I think I should start with opening up the PR box, and I'll just talk about it later on as I do my makeup, because I don't want it to be like a extremely long video. Hopefully the light is not going to be changing too much. I am just using a natural light, as you can see. Anyways, I recently got a package from Benefit. What? What? Like I said, I'll talk more about it, but I'm just going to go into opening it up. I wanted to open it up with you guys here just because I wanted to kind of talk to you guys, you know. I don't exactly know what's inside. That's kind of why I wanted to open it ahead of time. So maybe I can use the products, you know, in this video as I do my makeup. What is in here? Thank you so much, Benefit Canada. We're so excited to be sending these Ben goodies your way. We hope you enjoy. XOXO Benefit Canada. Thank you so much again. Benefit Canada. Oh yeah. Okay. With a highbrow gel pencil, goof proof brow pencil. Wow. And browsings. What is this one? Browsings like things. And I don't know if I can mention the person that contacted me on behalf of, you know, Benefit Canada. I don't know if I can mention their name, but anyways, thank you so much for contacting me on behalf of Benefit. Alright, ooh, look at that. Fancy. Oh yes, pretty cool. Does this side open? Oh yes! I needed one of these. I needed a spoolie, guys. All this time I was using my old mascara wand, like a dried up mascara wand. At some point I did use one of the Ardell ones, but I gave that one away. I like to get my foundation and stuff on for now before I do my eyebrows, so let me just go ahead and do that. Oh, let me color correct first with my DIY color corrector that I did. Very easy to make. If you guys want to make your own, I will link the video. And every now and then after I apply this, I use my CoverGirl translucent powder and apply it on top. Next, for my foundation, I am using the True Match, the L'Oreal True Match foundation. And usually to apply that, I either go with my sponge or just a brush. Today, I'm just going to go ahead and use my brush first and then the sponge next. I've heard some people suggest that it gives them a nicer finish. So, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. Alright, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, I guess this whole YouTube and social media and stuff like that. I'll try not to think too much about it, because if I do, then I might get carried away. Anyways, there is a lot of people on it. That's not the problem area, I guess, but you know what? Let me talk for myself, right? Sorry for the noise that I'm making around here. So speaking for myself, I've been on YouTube for quite some time now. You know, I do work hard, as I'm sure most people do. But the amount of effort that I put in versus, I guess, the results, what you see as success, I guess the numbers, and the income don't really reflect that, you know what I mean? So just looking at it as an overall it can get discouraging sometimes, you know? You just have to keep going, you know, try to produce your best content each time and try to find ways like what is missing from what you're doing. Not just like the missing part, but what should you improve on from the stuff that you're doing right now. That's the stuff that I'm doing like recently, and I do that every so often, like do major changes to how I do things on my channel and on social media as well, because I'm always looking to grow. And I don't know how you guys feel, but sometimes it's hard not to compare, and sometimes I compare myself to like who started with me and how other people are doing on social media and stuff like that, or in life. It feels like, for example, let's just take running, right? I'm running on a treadmill, working out. They're also working out too, but they're on the road. You're like whoosh, 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 running, right? Picture this in your mind. Running. And you're increasing your speed and sometimes slowing down, but increasing. And then you see the other person that started with you, whoosh, they're just going, passing you by. The other person comes, whoosh, next person. What? Everybody's just passing you by, but you're still putting in the work while you're, you know, you're still there. So that's kind of how it feels like, I guess, when you see everything in like, let's say, a bird's eye view. Because nobody really knows what's happening with the other person too, you know what I mean? I've already done a lot of blending actually, but let's see if this makes a difference. I do hear a lot of people say it gives you a really nice finish. But anyways, that's kind of how it feels. But you know, just don't give up. Or like, don't be too focused on what the other person is doing, I guess. Just focus on what you're doing. And you know what? Everybody's journey is different. You know what I mean? You have to realize that like everybody's journey is different. Although you might be in the same or similar journey, it's different. Everybody has a different story. And don't let whatever is not happening in your storybook get you down, you know? You don't know how your ending is gonna be. And how boring it would be if everybody had the same story anyway, right? And by the way, as they are running, you're also running, which means you're on the move. Just don't stop what you're doing, and eventually everything will pay off. And if it doesn't, you change your direction, you know? For under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use my translucent powder from CoverGirl again. And you know what? I haven't actually used a wet sponge that I've been using to apply my powders afterwards. So since I haven't done that before, let me try it in this video. Just take a tiny bit just to set it, not really bake, you know. For the other area, like around my mouth and my forehead area, blend it out first. And then add my, where's my Fit Me? Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in number 330. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe, what is this? Like as if I don't use it every day. Not every day, but every time when I do my makeup. But this is the Warm Pro Definition Palette. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up a little bit. And you know what I've noticed? I barely use products. Like, I only take a tiny bit of it, and I sometimes expect it to do like a magic or something, you know? Like, am I just naturally stingy or something? Maybe I like to conserve or something, I don't know. I've been trying to be okay with using a little bit more, you know? Like this, ooh, not that much. Not that much. That is too much. I always used to say, how do people hit pan? I don't know, maybe they use the product very often, like every day, I don't know. But I do not use the products every day for sure. But still, I barely run out of them too, you know? Because I use a tiny bit. And sometimes a tiny bit goes a long way, you know? Alright, now that I got to this point, I'm going to go ahead and use my brow product from Benefit. Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Goof Proof. 94% said it gives beautiful brows on the first dry. Let's see. So slick, you guys. Look at the design. Maybe I'm geeking out a little bit because this is my very first time trying a product from Benefit, you know, but look at that, so smooth. Let me just do a little bit of swatch thingy. But anyways, I'm excited to use this. What is this shade though? It's number 6. Oh, okay. Thought it would be like smooth. Anyways, I'll see how it performs on my eyebrows. Alright, let me use the spoolie first and okay, and brush them up. And next I'm gonna use this side to fill them in. And with what I was saying, like at the beginning, you don't know who's watching, guys. God is always watching. But other than him, what I'm talking about is like the content you create, you don't know who's watching. So I mean, don't do it because somebody's like you want to show off or anything like that, but just always do your best work, you know, and you don't know what's gonna come out of it, so always do your best. For me personally, it's about like inspiring people. Might be different ways of doing it, but it's about inspiring at the end of the day, and also me being inspired by them. Could be their work, just how they carry themselves, anything, you know. So when you create your content, just oh, I'm so focused I stopped talking halfway. Okay, I thought it would be too dark, but you know what, I'm kind of liking this. Can you see? Here, let me turn this way. Which side am I doing? This side. So the bigger end to fill and this one to shape, right? Well, you know what? It's applying much more better, and it feels softer too when I apply it on here. But when I was trying to do like a little swatch thing, let me try again. Earlier it didn't give me. Yeah, see, it doesn't give you the best result here. But over here, it's a different story. So, we like it. Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Goof Proof. Can you say that multiple times? I wonder how much product is in here. You know what? Let me just hopefully can go back and oh, okay, here we go. That's how much product is in there. Is it going back? Oh, it's going back. Good mechanics. Where are you going? Backdrop? Prop. It's more like a prop. Anyways, the question that I have for, I guess, smaller YouTubers like me, I want to know what you've been struggling with. What's the hardest part about, I guess, creating content? You could be Instagrammer or just or YouTuber or both or many other things. But especially for those people on YouTube, like what do you struggle with? Because sometimes I feel like we struggle alone. And I don't know why. I guess as we're getting more social, we're really not being social, you know? And that applies for me too, because I feel like I was way more outgoing before versus now. But once I warm up to you, I will be outgoing again. Alright. That honestly took so little time. Not that it takes me too long before anyways, but I feel like it took me less time than before. Thanks, Benefit. Again. Goof proof. Goof proof. It's kind of addictive. Or it might be just for me. But oh, there's also a highlighting thing. Highbrow gel pencil. It says luminous brow highlighting pencil. That's what it looks like. Oh. Okay. Let me just. Ooh. Okay. It is very creamy. And I just went whoosh with it. Whoosh meaning I just went all in. I do talk a lot in sound effects. That's what it looks like. You can't really see much right here, but we'll see how it works here though. Is it getting darker? Okay, that's better. Sorry if the light is changing too much, guys. Right now, let me go into doing my eyes. Just a simple look. A simple look, Sabina. A simple look. Simple look. The reason why I keep saying that is because it always ends up being something totally not what I said I would do. Let me check out that 35 OM Morphe. How you doing? Simple look. Simple look. Mental note. Which one should I use? Let me just go with this one. I know that all things are working for my good. Hey. He's intentional, never failing. Oh. By the way, I was planning to do a video dedicated to what brushes that I use for my eyes, especially focusing on blending brushes, but I might branch out and do like all the other ones that I use, mainly the main eyeshadow brushes that I use, and you know, share it with you guys and how I use it and stuff like that, versus just only me showing you guys how I apply the eyeshadows. I thought that would be helpful. Would you guys be interested in that type of video? I would love to know your thoughts. Maybe add this shade right on top of it, see what happens. Let me start here. Oh, okay. You know what, for my inner corner, I feel like using something shimmery. So I'm gonna go with the Juvia Place Nubian palette. The first one, and use this gold shade. Such a gorgeous palette, my good days. For my lashes, I'm gonna go with these lashes from eBay. I'm gonna put these off camera. Let me just go ahead and apply dye. I feel like the lighting is not really helping. Am I applying too much? I use the umbrella lights currently. So far, actually, I've been using it for such a long time, for the past 3. Has it been 3 years? Yeah. Since the beginning, pretty much. Not the beginning, but like early stages of YouTube. And listen, these things, I'm still using the same bulb. So they're very sturdy. But I feel like it's time to upgrade. I don't think, does anybody even use umbrella lights anymore? I feel like the starter kit for like YouTube has upgraded like way beyond, you know what I mean? But these do a pretty good job. Is there too much bling in here? You know what? 2018 is shining here. So, speaking of shining, let me go ahead and apply the Highbrow Glow by Benefit on my brow bone. I feel like I can actually leave them as is, but I like to kind of connect it just a little bit to kind of make it flowy, you know what I mean, with this highlight. Let me do it with a brush though. Okay, maybe go ahead with it like very lightly, and then I'll go ahead and blend it out. Woo! Nothing too much. It gives you like a subtle, very subtle highlight. But to me, it's not like a must-have product. On the other hand, this one will probably be joining, will most likely be joining my everyday whenever I do my eyebrows, because I like it very much. I'll probably use this one too, but it's gonna be like on the occasional. All right, for my lips, I feel like going with red. Maybe go, or combine these two. Okay, you know what, I'll save the red for another time. I'm gonna go with Calypso. Love the consistency because it is a satin formula. You know what, maybe add a little bit of lip liner. This is Cola in number 42 from Jordana. Is it Jordana or Jordana Cosmetics? Anyways, this whole video came about because sometimes you get so caught up in the numbers and you're like, obviously brands are not going to be noticing me until I reach a certain number. It's almost like you're in the lower part of the food chain if you have a lower number of people following you. But it's really nice to see brands contacting. Like, I've heard about, I don't know if it's all, but like some brands, I read somewhere, it's not somewhere actually, it's a webinar I was attending online, and they said that brands are starting to connect, like they want to get in touch with like a smaller number of YouTube like content creators and stuff like that. And I'm like, how likely would that be? And that was a while back, and you know what, Benefit is huge, right? It's a huge cosmetic company, and obviously I would never think that they would be contacting me, especially when I have never actually used their products or mentioned them and stuff like that. And that's what I mean by you don't know who's watching, and you should always do your best, not just for the brands. Again, I have to tell you guys that again, for your viewers. Those are the main people, you know what I mean? You always have to do your best for them and stuff like that, and also for yourself, because it feels great to like create amazing content and look back at it however amount of time later and you're like, you know what, I still like what I did, like I still like that, I still like this video or whatever content you created. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is it is motivating. It gives you a nudge to kind of keep going, to continue what you're doing when bigger brands like this contact you out of the blue. Actually, nothing is out of the blue. The way I believe, everything is set, like God knows whatever is going to happen. But when it happens at the moment, it feels like it's happening out of the blue, you know what I mean? This has a nicer, smoother consistency. That's why I'm like going over and over again doing this. In case if some of you guys are cringing thinking it's one of those, the ultra matte consistency, like the formula, this one is the best from the ones that I've tried from ColourPop. But anyways, going back to my point again, don't feel discouraged. Really, that's what I wanted to say. The whole video is about just trying to motivate you guys, especially if you feel like you're not going anywhere with what you're doing. You know? Don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and add my Fix Plus to set everything in. I wanted to do my what is it, like the baby hair thing afterwards, because I feel like if I did them ahead of time before, I won't be able to apply my foundation and bronzer and stuff like that the way I want to, like to my heart's desire, because I'm trying not to mess up that whoosh, slickness. So I'm thinking maybe I'll add that now. You know what? For some reason I feel like adding this rose gold. Ooh, that looks so pretty. From the Nubian palette by Juvia Place. Let's see how that goes in addition to the one that I've added over here. Ooh, I think I might start mixing these two. Oh, let me do the slick thing. The slick thing, I forgot. Alright guys, so I did the slick thing. Sad-ish slick on this side. and alright slick on the other side. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this whole video, and more than enjoying watching it, I hope you are encouraged. I don't know, whatever situation you may be going through, listen, how often do we actually remember like the situations that we thought were really difficult? Yeah, you feel like you've been going at it over and over again. Well, some people might remember all the time, but honestly, for me, I do try to focus on the positive part of everything. So I guess life. So just be strong, and it is a journey, remember that. So don't let current stuff be on your way of, you know, you don't know what you might be later on, you know what I mean, what you can accomplish later on and stuff like that. I feel like I might be off topic somehow, but what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, I feel like, is be encouraged, okay? And thank you to big brands, like bigger brands contacting smaller content creators. Specifically, thank you to Benefit Cosmetics Canada. They didn't ask me to make this, okay? So I'm just doing it because, well, they motivated me, you know what I mean? And not just me, and also my friends too. So, and I hope it does that for you too, because unexpected things to us happen. He knows everything, it's expected, but that's another topic, I feel like. But you know what, I'm getting more and more comfortable talking on camera, seems like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave your comments down below if any part of this video intrigued you, or you know, you feel like saying something. Feel free to comment down below. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and have an amazing time, day or night, wherever you are. And yeah, I will see you in another video. Cut, cut, cut.